As South Carolina tries to get more teachers in the classroom, it's looking not just toward college graduates, but also at people who have work experience outside of the classroom. So, for example, recruiting someone who's been working as a nurse to be a health teacher.
State House reporter Mary Green explains what move lawmakers made today to try to make that recruitment even more enticing.
On Tuesday, senators unanimously approved a bill that aims to make South Carolina more competitive with its neighbors amid a record and growing teacher shortage.
It's really another tool in the toolbox for our General Assembly to address the teacher shortage in South Carolina.
South Carolina teachers have a minimum salary schedule, which is partially based on experience in the classroom. This bill would allow work experience in a field related to the area they'd be teaching to count at a 2-to-1 ratio toward what they'd need to move up the pay scale, as long as they have at least 5 years experience. So someone who has 10 years experience working in a lab and is becoming a science teacher would be on the same step on the pay scale in their first year as a science teacher who's been in the classroom for 5 years.
These individuals are often bringing work experience, especially at the high school level, that makes them uniquely equipped to teach something.
North Carolina already has this in place statewide, so supporters say it would be an important recruiting tool in South Carolina. Senators also amended the bill Tuesday to allow experience in the classroom as a teacher's aide, assistant, or full-time paraprofessional to count on the pay scale if they later become certified teachers.
We don't want to have to start them at year zero. We want them to be able to have that same benefit because we're growing our own.
This is an important step. Now, this alone isn't going to fix the teacher shortage in South Carolina.
Patrick Kelly, a teacher who also works for the Palmetto State Teachers Association, says it's another tool to a multifaceted approach South Carolina will need to take to address the educator shortage.
But if it attracts 20, 30, 40 more highly qualified individuals to South Carolina classrooms every year, that's a win for the state of South Carolina, because that means 20, 30, 40 classrooms of students that have a dedicated, full-time, highly qualified teacher.
And after a final vote in the Senate on Wednesday, this bill will move over to the House of Representatives for its members' consideration. Reporting from the State House, I'm Mary Green.
If the bill becomes law as it's written right now, that previous experience outside the classroom would not count toward experience needed for pensions or the state health plan, only toward the pay scale.